سلام شب خوش من کریس هستم خوبم متشکرم از دیدنت خوشبختم مراقب باش فردا میبینمت. Hi everyone, new name here playing my favorite game, Watcher of Realms. Speaking Farsi to any of the people from Iran or anyone that understands Farsi, which was anciently known as Persian. And the reason that I find this a nice correlation to this upload is Cyrus, my favorite hero in this game, the King of the Dead Cyrus, was actually known in history as Cyrus the Great. And he was a king in Persia, and they made a city that you might have heard of called Persepolis. But he was born in, I think it was 600 BC, and he died apparently of battle wounds in 530 BC. What makes Cyrus the Great was any subjugated peoples were still allowed to worship and honor their original religions, their own gods, their own beliefs. As long as you didn't break any Persian laws, you were essentially a Persian treated in subject sense. Okay. Which, I mean, if you're going to subjugate people, you're really still not great if you're going around conquering nations. However, if you allow them to keep their religious beliefs, that's one of the rare things that you hear about in history. So I'm going to show you the gear first for Cyrus, what we're about to do. And if you've seen this series before that I do with Cyrus, the King of the Dead, it's the same set that I have awesome stats, awesome rolls on. It may be a broken left side set, but the King of the Dead, he's got enough minions from years of conquering and skeletal soldiers to resurrect. But what you are going to see Cyrus do is solo Gear Raid 1, Stage 18 with no power of dominance. Okay? And we'll get into the tuning crystal at the end. And when I mean solo, I mean solo. The great King Cyrus doesn't need any help for this Gear Raid 1, Stage 18. I figured out how to do it. If you think I'm talking porcupines and big old lies, let's go into the recommended lineups here, and you'll see new name, solo, an actual solo, not solo damage, everything, Cyrus. No power dominance. Let's do this together. This is fun. It might not work the first time, but oh, that's cool. That's my first hero anyways. That's been 100,000. I guess he gets 15K for having a Lord bonus skill in his lineup there. I don't know. He said 84K. Anyways, battle power is pretty irrelevant, as you're going to see with one hero or one hero. And the key to this one is having Cyrus behind the wall. And I'm going to continuously use his ultimate to build up stacks of Soulbound Arcana as soon as possible. Because he can't spit out a second skeleton. He can. This wall is taking up that tile where he would. However, his ultimate comes up so quick that that's two ultimates already. And you're wondering maybe like, well, what about these assholes over here with the spiky tails chewing on the wall? They're going to be chewing on the back wall after. Cyrus is even going to, have to be taken off the map. But you're going to see he's solos. Gear Raid 1 Stage 18, no power of dominance as a defender. Cyrus the Great indeed. He is the King of the Dead. He is the king to my heart, actually, currently in this game. He is my favorite hero by far. He might not be the best overall hero in the game, but he's my favorite. Like, look how I don't know any other hero that can do this. Maybe Cerberus can, I've heard, but I've never had him on any account. I don't know. I've never seen the footage. But what I have seen is me messing around today trying to find something to do as a community challenge. See if you can solo Gear Raid 1 Stage 18 with any hero. Just solo. No one else can come. You can't have them in the lineup. That can only be one hero ever. Okay? And Cyrus is definitely able to do that for me. And we'll see. It's getting close, you might think, right? You're like, what's going on in this run here? So he's going to wipe out almost everybody. And as soon as he can't attack anymore is when I take him off the map. And it's about to come here. Okay, so Cyrus can't attack anymore. So he comes off the map. Now we got to sit here and play the waiting game for 1 minute. And if you're looking at these guys here, like they're jerk buddies that chicken shitted their way out of the battlefield in those giant ballistas. I guess they're like, oh, those Persians are still around. It might be called Iran now, but they're King of the Dead's resurrected. And these guys actually, as you're noticing, they don't do any damage. There's 6 of them down there, or 7. They're only hitting for 181. I really don't know how much HP this wall has, but if it's ancient Persepolis foundation work, it ain't going down to these stupid assholes here. And here comes Cyrus to take care of them. I don't know what you know about this hero, but when I pulled him on his 10 times banner for ancients, I was excited. I thought I pulled a cultist fighter. I got all confused. I was like, well, I got a legendary anyways, right? However, I also didn't realize that's not bad with the attack speed. I didn't realize that he was a legendary lord for the Esotericist. He was my first Esotericist lord. So the damage, obviously, can't help it. You need to do at least 30 something million with him. But that healing is what helps him sustain for that final push after the boss is dead and the first wall breaks. But if you look, he didn't take any damage. Those guys can't hit him. They tried. He's impervious. All right. So we're going to complete that. And again, if you're looking through those recommended lineups, I hope you're not a new player and you say, well, this person's solo. Oh, that's cool. This person soloed this, so it should be possible. I am in some serious gear. I am in some serious. Um, I have a big benefit from my Pantheon. Okay. So if you look, max skills on Cyrus. Maxed. And if you don't know about him, he summons a skeleton fighter within 2 tiles, all right? And as you see here, it shows that his damage increases by 150% and his attack speed by 100 for 10 seconds. So they share a bit of an attribute. It says there's one block, but if he brings out a skeletal fighter, it's a bit of a sharing. If he brings out a skeletal warrior, then it's a lot more they share. Pardon me about that. I see here at max skill, 60% of incoming damage will be absorbed by his summons. When he receives fatal damage, one of the summons will be sacrificed instead. He's very hard to kill when you give him enough rage regeneration. Okay? And you see here, I don't have much. I only have 20% basically, but my Pantheon has like 30 or 31%. I'll show you after. So in his total stats, that's big for any hero, but a defender with 17,000 attack, that's crazy to me. The only downside to Cyrus that I'm completely aware of any of it is that he's 25 cost. Okay? So he's crit capped with a decent amount of the crit damage. He also has the healing effect. And that 40 healing effect, and I think there's 20 coming out of the Pantheon. Okay, so that's like 60 healing effect. It matters. Okay, and he's got 14 auto rage regen. With such a cheap ultimate, this hero, my God, as you just saw, can do things that I don't know any other defender can do. I don't know, maybe Gon can solo GR1-18. I don't know. Wish I had Gon. But you're seeing down here that this hero, every 10 basic attacks landed, and he only does AoE. His AoE is basic attack. So every 10 of them, he's going to heal for 220% of that damage or whatever. Okay? So, sorry, he's going to heal for 14%. I apologize. Okay? Of the damage done. So on his 10th hit, I don't know if like he hits 5 mobs, that's 5, or if that's 1. Okay? But I think it's 5. And then he hits twice, he gets a heal from the tuning crystal. Okay? But since he damages all 5 enemies, he's getting 5 heals instead of 1 total heal. And that's broken to me. And I have a video, if you haven't seen it, that I'll link after with the skeleton crew of the Esotericist 4-man Gear Raid 1 Stage 20, no power dominance. And this guy does like 42 million heals when he solos Gear Raid 1 Stage 20 with the power of dominance. So let's go into the Pantheon to show you the benefits that he's getting from there. Yeah, so 36% rage regen. I'm sorry, it's starting to climb up faster than I recall. He's got massive hit point bonus, like 25% almost, 10% more attack, a little bit on the attack speed, 10 healing effect. These things matter. If you don't know, these are all deployed heroes, and that means anywhere in the game. So that's Cyrus, the King of the Dead. What did I get here in the events? It's the treasure hunt. Let's see. I don't know where you guys are on your treasure hunt, but if I can pull out 400. Thank you, video. That's lucky. Let's see. If I can one-shot these 3 summons, I would do them. I doubt I'm going to summon. Yeah. Anyways, that's my favorite hero. This was New Name, playing his favorite game, Watcher of Realms. Cyrus, the King of the Dead, man. Take care, everybody.